Okay guys, let's get started with my eBay office tour. Do apologize if this area is a little dark and the noise in the background is the heater to the house. So on top is my color printer. On the side are my labels. These are for letter envelopes. If I sell a card, I just put one of these on instead of writing it on the envelope itself. Top loaders to ship my Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards out, any trading cards, sports cards. I have some Transformers in that box for sale, some small comic books, a lot of Pokemon cards. You have some toys I pick up at thrift stores, some more toys in that box. Magazines, comic books, and a Super Nintendo, which is actually on my Robles electronics store. This shelf is mostly for my Robles game store, kind of keep them separated, but I didn't have enough room on the top shelf where I keep mostly all my items for sale on the Robles electronics side. So let's go back on this end. It's kind of like a small shipping cart. I keep my envelopes, small boxes, tape, that sort of thing. Here's my desk where I usually repair phones or keep a small batch of items that I'm going to take pictures of. My Mac, awesome old computer that plays music. Usually play music on this thing. With these awesome speakers, very loud. We got here some SIM cards, a small tray, tools I use to obviously repair the phones. I just repaired these two, but I need to purchase some batteries for those. Just some bills on the end there. Let's go over here. Here's my Minnesota clock, eBay awards, top rated power seller, my first place in a skate competition. These kind of got a little empty because this is where I usually keep all my Apple iPod parts, but I kept them in, now I'm keeping them in the bins so I can have more room to put parts of cell phones. Here's a binder of Pokemon cards that I need to go through and list. Let's see, I'll show you kind of a good idea here. This is where I keep parts for cell phones. Kind of a nice deal. Let's go on the top. I had these PSP games almost touching the ceiling, but most of them sold. There's just a lot of cool stuff for sale. This is kind of new to me. These bins with the R's, R1, R2, R3. R is actually my favorite letter. So I did that, and it kind of keeps my items for sale organized. So if I sell an item, it'll give me like a custom label. It will say R8, so I can automatically go to R8 just to get the item instead of just putting it in a random bin and trying to go through it like that. It's more difficult, and this is kind of a easier way to get your item shipped out quickly. Here's more of a lot of stuff here that I need to really go through, mostly cell phones that need to be repaired, a lot of Apple iPod parts. I would love to have all these listed, but eBay kind of gives me a selling limit, so I can't list like 1,000 items. I can only list like 400 a month, so it's kind of a bad deal there. But I tried to do my best to list the good stuff first. I bought this laptop on eBay, and it was a big mistake because it didn't work, and I kind of got lazy on it, and the guy didn't give me a refund. So I have to kind of sell it for parts now. I'm going to lose money on that deal. I really want to use it for my eBay store, just to keep it on this side. We got more cell phones, chargers, a lot of cell phone parts. And here is where I take my pictures. Pictures is the #1 thing for me. Like, I have to have really good pictures for my items. Giving buyers really good pictures is key to selling on eBay. I got a free Xbox up there for my cousin. Works great. He has a Grand Theft Auto 3 on there, so I could sell that right away on Craigslist. I won't sell on eBay because it's too bulky, too heavy, and shipping costs are gonna eat my profit, so that's not a good deal for eBay side. Some headphones. Got some more parts up there. Some bins I just bought. So yeah, this is my office tour. And then there's a small bin to put all my packaged sold items. And this store keeps mostly cell phone parts. It's kind of like a storage room, so that's a nice part of the office.